Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you one of the most transformative experiences I've ever had, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. This series takes us on a breathtaking journey through fantastical realms and challenges us to see life, time, and mortality in a completely different light. In this video titled, Frieren Changed Me for the Better, Lessons on Life and Mortality, I'm going to explain how this story reshaped my perspective on the preciousness of every moment and why its lessons have had such a profound impact on my life. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this incredible journey together. Welcome to my channel. Today I am here to talk about how Frieren changed me for the better and taught me invaluable lessons about life and mortality. At first glance, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End may seem like a typical fantasy manga filled with epic quests and magical battles. However, as I read further, I discovered a much deeper narrative of meditation on the passage of time, the impermanence of our experiences, and the bittersweet nature of existence. This isn't a story about grand conquests alone. It is a story about the beauty and sorrow of every moment we are given, and it has completely transformed how I view my own life. One of the most striking aspects of the manga is its exploration of time and immortality. Frieren, the elven mage who serves as our guide through this narrative, has lived for centuries. Her life stretches on far beyond what most of us can imagine, and yet, the world around her filled with friends, companions, and even foes moves in a way that feels painfully ephemeral. As I followed her journey, I began to question how we value the limited time we have and how every moment, no matter how fleeting, carries immense weight. It was a powerful reminder that life isn't measured solely by the number of years we live, but by the richness of the experiences we accumulate along the way. When I first encountered the concept of immortality in Frieren, I felt a mix of awe and melancholy. Here was a character who had witnessed the ebb and flow of time over centuries, yet she was constantly reminded that those around her were mortal beings whose lives were but a brief spark in the grand scheme of things. This stark contrast forced me to confront my own mortality and realize that every moment counts. Instead of taking the present for granted, I began to see that every sunrise, every conversation, and every smile is a gift of fleeting moment that will never come again. The manga goes beyond a simple reflection on time by inviting us to engage in introspection. Traditional heroes' journeys often focus on dramatic battles and daring adventures, but Frieren shifts the narrative to the quiet, reflective moments that follow those epic events. As Frieren looks back on her long life, she recalls memories filled with joy, sorrow, and lessons learned along the way. These reflections are not mere flashbacks. They are the foundation of her identity and serve as a powerful reminder that our past, with all its triumphs and mistakes, continuously shapes who we become. I found this message incredibly resonant. For a long time, I was so focused on achieving the next goal that I barely paused to appreciate what I had already accomplished. My life had become a checklist of tasks rather than a collection of moments to be savored. Frieren's journey reminded me that reflecting on where we come from is essential to understanding where we are headed. I started taking time to remember the small, everyday moments, the laughter shared with friends, the quiet solitude of a morning walk, the unexpected kindness from a stranger. These moments, though seemingly insignificant at times, are the ones that truly define us. There is a profound beauty in the impermanence of life, and Frieren captures that idea like no other work I have encountered. The manga teaches us that loss and change are not to be feared, but embraced as natural parts of existence. Every cherished memory is tinged with sadness, because we know that nothing lasts forever. Yet, it is precisely this impermanence that makes each memory so valuable. The fleeting nature of our experiences encourages us to hold on to them more dearly, knowing that the transient beauty of life is what gives it meaning. I began to wonder why so many of us fear loss. Perhaps it is because we often see change as a disruption of force that tears us away from the familiar and the comfortable. But Frieren offers a different perspective. Instead of resisting change, we can learn to see it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. When we accept that everything is temporary, we also open ourselves up to the possibility of new beginnings. Every goodbye carries within it the promise of a future hello, and every ending sets the stage for a fresh start.